introduce a new series that I'm going to be doing in combination between my YouTube channel and my website. So this is what I'm calling I Have Questions. And really this has come out of for the past month, a little over a month now. I've been home since March 11th-ish, and I am so blessed that I'm able to work from home, but all of my work just involves me doing data entry and chatting online and things. So I'm not on conference calls, I'm not talking to customers, I'm not doing that. I'm literally just sitting at my computer all day just typing away. So with that, I've been watching a lot of Disney movies, a lot of TV shows in general, but really watching Disney movies on my own. So for anyone that knows me, I like being really super organized, partially why I became a travel agent. But I am just in general a pretty organized person. And so I wanted to start watching Disney movies. I had done kind of begun a Disney marathon back in like 2013, and I think I got to like Alice in Wonderland or Peter Pan, something around there. And I mean, I've seen all of these movies, but I've never really had a structured way of watching them. And so I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to start chronological order, full-length animated movies, and then figure it out from there. And so I started with Snow White, went through all of the full-length animated movies, and over time I was starting to have these questions about like, well, why didn't they just do this? Or like, why does this look like this? Or why did they make that decision? Or is this really true? Is that how that would work? And so I probably got to like the 1990s, and I just started having this thought of like, you know, I could make this into like a fun blog series of like just answering these questions that I have and like kind of keeping track of them. And so I actually finished that entire, like I watched every single animated movie, and then I started watching the straight to video sequels because a lot of stuff is on Disney Plus. I found out the sequels, I have even more questions because they're definitely not the same production value as the full-length animated, like in the movie theaters. Remember movie theaters? Like those movies. So I started having these questions, and I was like, you know, I think it would just be a really, really fun project, especially since I'm home, that I love Disney. I love doing research. You know, I'm a librarian in my real life, and I love doing this kind of stuff. So why not put the two together and post online and see if people like it? So that's what I'm doing. That's what the series is I'm literally going to be watching every single Disney movie. I'm starting with the animated movies, and then I'm going to go to the sequels, and then I'll probably go to live action. And if I get through all of that, I don't know what I'm going to do after that. But that's kind of the hope for right now. And this isn't like a critique or like a CinemaSins, or like, I'm not like making fun of the movies. I'm not going to be talking about like the history of animation or the history of the Walt Disney Company or anything like that. This is really just questions I had that came up during the movie, and then finding out the information, and then answering them in very concise ways. This isn't going to be like an epic like 300-page research paper. It's just quick little thoughts and things, and like links to stuff that I found. And then just, you know, there's always going to be those questions that just can't be answered because, you know, Disney magic. And then just other thoughts and things that I have. And then I'm hoping to link to like some other stuff. I'm going to include pictures of things from my collection. I'm going to include pictures that I've taken in the parks. So it's just kind of like a mass, like, here's all the stuff about this movie in one post. Go read it. That's kind of my hope anyway. And then as time goes on, and especially as we're able to travel again, I am hoping to make it back to Disney World. Probably not this year, but sometime next year. I would love to be there for the 50th anniversary. And then being home has really, really made me want to travel and see the parks in other countries, because that's something that's been on my bucket list for so long. And so I really do want to make that a priority. So with that, I'll be updating these things as time allows and as I kind of work through other stuff. So I hope that this is kind of a fun project for people. I am going to be turning comments off because I'm not looking for reviews or any of that stuff. It's just, these are the questions I had. Here's the responses. Of course, you can always reach out to me through email or Facebook or Instagram, any of the places where you can find me. If you have more questions, I'm hoping that this is just kind of a fun, educational thing for people. Maybe you'll learn something. I know I definitely have as I've started doing the research. Some of it is actually kind of really interesting, and then some things like just aren't actually possible. So it's kind of been fun to see kind of what comes from this project. So anyway, with that, I hope you're all staying healthy and happy as much as can be while we're all at home. So with that, I am hoping to be releasing these blog posts often. I hope you all enjoy. Please feel free to find me on all of the social media. You can find it down below on my website or connected to this video. And then also always feel free to reach out to me on my website. I do have I don't like to call it a newsletter, but I do email out inspirational things right now. And then as travel starts picking up again, I do try to send out deals from my various suppliers when I can. So all it takes is an email. It takes about 10 seconds. All you have to do is just email me with your email address, and I'm happy to add you to that list for more details and things like that. I'm hoping as we are able to, as things start opening up again and we can start making plans, I am more than happy to help. My specialties are Disney and Universal, so feel free to reach out if you have any questions about planning one of those trips. I am happy to book other things as well. So I hope that you enjoy. Please continue to follow along, subscribe to my channel so that you get updates of when the next one will be coming, because it will definitely be posted here on YouTube as well as on my website. So for now, I think that's it, and we'll talk to you later. Bye. Universal. I almost said Disney and Harry Potter.